Let's go to Stamford Bridge, where some are suggesting, and I know you weren't as strong as I've heard you on a call, one of the worst VAR decisions that we've seen since it's been involved in the game, and how it kind of sucked the life out of the game, just took away what's starting to be the love of the game for a really poor decision, which actually PGMO or PGMOL as they were known have actually come forward and admitted it was a mistake, and the VAR guy was taken off the game today. So at least that has happened. But just talk through the situation.
So I mean, why I think it's one of the worst is, you know, there's been lots of decisions that were like, well, that's a mistake, or was that really that aggressive, or was that high, or whatever. But this was a football move that was seen as a reckless. Was it the reckless challenge?
Careless challenge.
Careless challenge. You know, on the ball. Now, I think if you know the game a little bit and you've played a little bit, you've watched a lot of football. You know, it was one of those little. It's a little skill move. You know, and you know, and to do it, you have to kind of jump up and you roll the foot on the ball and you kind of swivel turn. So when you've jumped up and you've moved the ball, he got to the ball first, by the way. He's not challenging. He's got to the ball, and then when he came down, he landed on the player's foot.
Put his foot down,
and for the official to sort of just zoom out on what was going on there and just see a foot on a foot, which is.
Well, in fairness, the referee didn't see that first, did he? Because the referee saw it and played on, and Josh King goes forward and scores his first goal. 18-year-old kid, beautiful goal, and we think it's 1-0 to Fulham. And then VAR calls the referee and says, "You need to look at this." And that's when he goes over.
Why didn't Rob Jones, Rob? Why didn't Rob Jones? We were in the studio and we said, please, please, just reject it. He could have said, Salisbury, wasn't it? Salisbury, I see it. I think he's just trying to do a move there. I don't think he's really fouling or attempting. You know, I get you, and but I'm gonna. On it, but he didn't, and he said, you know what? On
it was a careless challenge.
It was a careless challenge, and it's. It denies this great goal. Marco Silva was bubbling on the sideline, you know, and I get it because because of the nature of that movement, that's not even a tackle.
No,
that's an attacking play on the ball. It's like me and you, Rob, going for a ball, right? We both jump up. I head in the back of the net. I land on your foot,
on my toe,
and you jump around.
And
they say,
well, the ref go to VAR.
A foot on the top of a foot. Well, no, I made a play on the ball. I got to it, and I landed on your foot. That's just the way it goes.
It's normal.
That was it. Put a. I mean, I think the Fulham players never recovered.
No,
the manager probably never recovered.
Absolutely.
And
I had friends who were Chelsea fans, mate, who said it was a shocking decision.
I had lots of social media messages like, even though I'm a Chelsea fan, and that's not really great. And João Pedro scores again, Rob. From a set piece.
Gets it from
that wasn't great.
Not great defending just before the half time, which was probably in the injury time that the VAR had taken. I think it was 6 minutes or so. So he scores his goal late on, which is, you know, a double whammy, and then Fernandes gets a penalty that makes it 2-0. But, you know, after that incident, it was almost like the game felt irrelevant, didn't it?
Yeah, I mean, Chelsea are another team, Rob. I look at the league table. 3 games in, granted. They've won 2 and drawn 1. They're 7 points. They're right behind Liverpool. You know, they've got some changes to deal with too. They got Liam Delap. Well, another player injured. They've got João Pedro and then Esteval. That's 3 of a front 4, if you like, that are new. So they're, again, adjusting. And at some point, Chelsea have got to find some continuity. And instead of changing the team all the time.
Garnacho's come in, remember? So that's another signing. And, you know, Gittins on that left-hand side. And like you say, you just feel like there needs to be a little bit of consistency about the place, the dressing room, the team, the selection.
We'll see what they do tomorrow. But it's a good victory for Chelsea.
It's a good victory.
I think they're going to get better. They get players to come back. I think Wesley Fofana is going to come back and start soon as one of the defending players. The midfield is very strong. Esteval showed flashes of his skills and the ability that he's got. So well done, Chelsea. But you feel the main takeaway from that is that decision and how that's just not football.
No, it felt like it changed the whole game. That poor decision.
Hi there, I'm Rebecca Lowe, studio host of NBC's coverage of the Premier League. Don't forget to hit subscribe to watch more videos all season long, and for even more Premier League content from original series to live matches, head over to Peacock.